Wild Sheep Foundation presents Sheep Shape. With every new dawn, the sheep-shaped band of 4 inches closer to their departure. Now's the time to tie up loose ends before the adventures begin.
Yep. All right, well, we look forward to seeing you here in a few days. Okay, Jerry, talk to you later. Bye. That was my outfitter, Jerry, up there in BC. I'm glad I got to talk to him because I was wondering how things are going up there, what's the weather like, if they're seeing sheep, and they are seeing sheep, a lot of sheep, so that's really exciting. They've had 2 bow hunters up there already. Really anxious to start getting packed. We've got a lot of stuff to pack. I'm gonna be picking up Rebecca on the way, which will be great because we'll get to talk about her experience there last year because she went with the same outfitter, so I'm really looking forward to the coming days.
Each hunter has their own unique routine while packing their bags and checking their lists.
So my pack-in is might be a little different than some. I mean, there's a few essential things I need, and that's pretty much all I'm worried about. If I have at least 1 change of clothes, I'm good. I'll take a kind of a heavier jacket for if it gets kind of cold, but as far as pants, I don't wear them. So since I don't wear pants, in case I do get cold, I've kind of came up with my own design for my right leg. And the most important thing for me is this, in case this one breaks. So have to have the spare leg, up to binoculars, my gaiters, because I'm famous for shorts and gaiters, buck knife, Coast Light. I got off the phone earlier with Aaron Davidson with Gunworks, Aaron and Mike. They're gonna be on hunting sheep at the same time as me, which is cool. I know Aaron was kind of concerned about the weather and raining, and because I think it's been raining up there a lot. So everybody's kind of worried about this leg, but this leg's waterproof, and it looks like we're gonna definitely put it to the test.
Patrick is ready. Meanwhile, Rick Carone is sticking to his guns, bound and determined to whip his body into sheep shape, despite his diagnosis.
The most critical components for Rick's success in the mountains are going to be stamina, and it's going to be hip mobility. So it's going to be his ability to respire quietly and to maintain balance with each and every one of the steps. The trouble that Rick's going to have is that he's not going to be able to achieve the necessary stamina because of all of the duties he has in the hospital. His system's just down and out, and so we have to reinforce his why, his vision when he trains, and we have to ensure that when he comes into a workout, he is of the mentality of overcoming. So whatever situation presents itself, he responds accordingly. That's our biggest focus moving forward.
What Rick may lack in physical strength, he makes up for in tenacity. He's working to build up his body, but it will be his mind and heart that push him to the top of an uphill climb.
The hip mobility aspects of the training are critical just so Rick's able to maintain range of motion, to be quiet, to make the climb, and also so he's not sore from day to day. It could be day 3, day 4 before he sees that ram, and we would not want fatigue to be the mitigating factor. Now, Rick is interesting because at one point in his life, he was what I call a 1%er. Okay, 1%er as far as a professional athlete. Rick played pro baseball for the Chicago White Sox organization. The other 99% of the population did not. Now it's a different side of the story. It's flipped. 99% of the population is healthy, and Rick's that 1% that's really critically sick. As Rick's trainer and also his friend, I have to separate the roles because I can't be forgiving through these sessions. I have to push him to some levels of fatigue. There's no nice about it, because at the end of the day, when Rick is out there in the mountains, the cameramen that are with him aren't going to be able to the ones that say, Rick, you need to keep going. It's going to have to be him saying it to himself. He's going to have to win that battle internally to push him to ascend. And Rick's vision is clear. He's bound by his faith. He's bound by his choice to inspire others. In the words of his friend Joe Rogan, Rick has his own movie, all right, and he's the hero in it, and he gets to choose how he responds as that hero.
While Rick charges forward to create his own story, Chad Hall is decompressing with some salty air therapy. These glimpses of reprieve help mentally prepare Chad for the challenges ahead.
The days can get hectic and long, and you come out here and unwind at night. It's peaceful. Take the boat for a cruise. If it's a good night for fishing, we'll fish. But you know, you just get so caught up in everything that's going on in life, and you just sometimes you got to take some time for yourself and think. But so try to come out and do something in the evening. You know, put the kids to bed and go down and shoot my bow, or come out in the boat and drive around a little bit before we call it a night. Typically get back in and have to do some work emails or something before I go to bed. Spend some time with my wife. But we're looking forward to taking a little bit of time away here and getting up in the mountain again and conquering our next challenge.